Friday, folks, and welcome to the Friday, June 25th, 2010 edition of the Daily Mike. I'm Mike Waters. Thanks for stopping by. Listen, want to get right to the point today. Talk a little bit about civil discourse. Why this topic? Listen, I have a chance to tune in on a daily basis to some great talk radio. Glenn Beck, Sean Hannity, Rush Limbaugh, Mark Levin, and boy, I tell you what, 99% of the time I agree with their message, they're on topic, but something has been bugging me lately. With the exception of one of those hosts, and I'll be interested to see which one you think I'm talking about, but with the exception of one of those hosts, what has bugged me lately is that the others seem to talk at people, whether it be a guest or somebody that calls in who disagrees with their message. They will talk at them, they will talk over them, but they won't talk to them. They won't engage in a civil dialogue, civil discourse with them. And I think all too often, I know it in my case, all too often I do the same thing. You know, my message may be sound, but I as the messenger will offend. I as the messenger will cause people to tune out and to not consider the claims that I'm making, whether that be in regards to politics, whether that be in regards to faith. All too often I treat those subjects the same way I do talking to a Florida State fan about the greatest university in the country, the University of Florida Gators. Can't be that way. You know, our worldview, which when I say our worldview, I hope that you who are tuning in hold fast to a biblical worldview, and that really fashions your way of thinking. If it does, you probably, when we talk about politics, you're probably conservative, traditional, and boy, we have a great message. We have a message that people need to hear, and I tell you what, a lot of people want to hear, but all too often at the first sign of disagreement, we start talking at people instead of talking to them. They get tuned out. They don't want to hear anything else because instead of being a dialogue, we're engaging in an argument. Listen, I have no problem with the message being offensive, but I don't want to be offensive as the messenger. I'd encourage you to read through the Gospels. Consider the example of Christ. Boy, he had no problem with the message being offensive. But love, compassion, all those things that, all those qualities that were really a part of his ministry, have a hard time thinking that he, as the messenger, as the person, was necessarily offensive to people. So really, that's it for today. Think about that. I appreciate your feedback, video comments, text comments, and let's talk about that. Let's engage in a dialogue about how we can be less offensive as the messengers of boy, the truth claims that we make that are really sound and really need to get out there. Hey, if you are on Facebook, I'm going to try to post a link in this message. You should see it pop up hopefully about right now. If you're on Facebook, consider checking out this page. It's One Nation Under God. Check out the information and consider joining it, becoming a part of the dialogue there also. Again, I'm Mike Waters. Thanks for tuning in to the Daily Mike. Hope you have a phenomenal weekend. Hope you are richly blessed. And let me make one more statement. When I say richly blessed, I'm not talking about Joel Osteen richly blessed, okay? I'm talking about those rich blessings that come from glorifying and being in the will of God. And those are the blessings that we should really seek after and desire. But so I pray that you're richly blessed this weekend and be a blessing to others. Have a phenomenal weekend. You'll probably see a Daily Mike episode either tomorrow, Saturday, or sometime on Sunday, maybe both. Won't be from the car though, it'll be from a different location for probably what, the third, fourth time. I'm going to say that's it for now, and thanks again for tuning in.